I have invented the meta for 1v1 builds in 2K24. This build can do everything. Allow me to show you exactly what I'm talking about. With this build, you can dribble, shoot, get steals, blocks, guard post scorers, and be your very own post scorer too. This is 100% the best 6'6 1v1 build in the game. So you get a 92 midi, 88 3-pointer, a 92 post control, 87 ball handle, a 91 steal, so you will pluck everybody with an 85 perimeter D, 82 interior D, and a 90 strength, so you will bump everybody up. This build already sounds so overpowered, and I haven't gotten to the badges yet. For defense, you get gold glove and gold right stick ripper, and with a very high interior defense plus chase down artist, you can block everybody. You will get chase down blocks like your LeBron James. I'm literally out here plucking everyone. For the shooting, I have Hall of Fame midi magician, silver agent 3, limitless range, and tons of gold in Hall of Fame shooting badges, so I can fade middies, fade threes from limitless, and green 50% contested shots. Now I get gold unpluckable as well because of my 92 post control, and I get Hall of Fame post spin technician, Hall of Fame post fade phenom, and more gold post scoring badges. Because of my 90 strength, I get gold brick wall and gold immovable enforcer, which are the best badges to drain your stamina and adrenaline when I bump you. I get Hall of Fame physical handles and break tons of ankles with gold ankle breaker too. This is the best 1v1 build in 2K history. And I will also give you guys the best dribble moves and jump shot for this build as well, so make sure to watch the entire video. Let me tell you about the amazing sponsor of today's video, Eternal Evolution. It's a free-to-play mobile idle RPG with strategy and gacha elements, and it is available on Android, iOS, and PC Simulator. 4 brand new time travelers from Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex 2045 come into Eternal Evolution for the first time. Assassin Modoko Kusanagi, Vanguard Batu, Support Pirin Isaki, and Support Tachikoma. Through collab recruitment and time-limited gameplays, players can get collab heroes and other great rewards, such as exclusive collab items and collab trophies. And there is also recruitment tickets and rare items. Now, players can choose one of the collab heroes from the collab recruitment pool after participating in the collab recruitment a certain amount of times. Players can do the World Boss Challenge against Sight to earn rewards. Each week, there is new challenge tasks and achievements for players to attempt. Players who start on the newest server and participate in the Grand Ceremony event receive a guaranteed free SSS hero, Ravenna, as well as lots of resources. Now use my link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to download Eternal Evolution and join the collaboration events. You can also use my gift code EESAC2045. Now it is only available for the first 100 people to use it, and it expires on October 26th. Now let's get back into the video. I have literally invented the meta for 1v1 builds in 2K24. I promise you guys, you have never seen a ones build like this. Now you guys might be like, oh, Hanky, what about your recent 6'6 build? Is that one not good anymore? Brother, that 6'6 build is the meta for the 2s, man. That is the best 2s build you could ever have. This video is for the best meta 1v1 build. So this 1v1 build that I'm about to show you guys will absolutely destroy everyone you could possibly imagine. I've shown you guys what it can do. It can do everything. It's a post scorer. It can shoot, dribble, pluck you 10 times a game, play insane defense also, and bump you up constantly. And I can also get chase down blocks. And you can stop post scores. You're a post scorer and you can stop post scores. Now, before we get into this, drop a like on the video, subscribe, turn those noties on. We're on the grind for 1 mil subs, man. Let's get to it. So you want to make the build a small forward. Now, the reason we make it a small forward is because we need to be a specific weight. As you can see, if I'm 239 pounds, I get 89 strength. we want a 90 strength for that gold immovable enforcer, and we still get silver bulldozer. So when we move this to a 90 strength, that gives us gold brick wall and gold immovable enforcer. Now, brick wall, low key, I've heard it helps you when you bump people, it drains their stamina even more on defense. So the higher that is, the more bumpy you'll get. Now the wingspan, if you want to go max wingspan, you don't get as many shooting badges. You don't get the strength you need. The only reason to go higher strength is for a higher block. That's literally it, but that is pointless. We don't want that. So we go with the wingspan in the middle. The minimum is 6'6", the max is 7'3". So we're gonna go with 6'11". It's actually closer to max wingspan than minimum wingspan. So this wingspan is still very long. So 6'6", small forward, 240 pounds with a very large strength, very large interior. We would not be getting bullied. Now, like I said, this is the meta for 1v1. I promise this is the meta. Now we're gonna start off by going with a 92 post control. Now you guys might be wondering, if you're new to this, why would you go with a 92 post control on a ISO build? As a bailout, you can drop step people, you can post spin, post fade people. But the main reason is you get that gold unpluckable. Because I only am going with an 87 ball handle, guys. I go with the 87 ball handle, that would only get me silver unpluckable. So if I lower the post control, it says you either need 92 post control or 92 ball handle. We're going with an 87 ball handle so that we get silver killer combos. Now if you go with that 92 post control, you get that gold unpluckable. Once you upgrade that midi all the way up to a 92, we put it at a 92, guys. Look at midi magician. When it goes from 91 to 92, you get that midi magician hall of fame. So you can post fade people, post hop shot people. Not only that, that's not even the main way to score in this build. The goal is to fade away middies or fade away threes. So if you max the three-pointer, you got an 88 3. When you put it to 86, you get silver agent 3. When you put it to 85, you get bronze limitless. Look at all these gold shooting badges as well. Look at all the Hall of Fame shooting badges. And look at the Hall of Fame post badges. This is crazy. And the build is not done yet. So the speed with ball, we're gonna put that up to an 83. Then we put the speed all the way up to an 87. And the acceleration up to a 73 for that silver blow-by. We have silver speed booster, silver blow-by, gold hyperdrive right now. And then we get all these silver dribbling badges. So let's put the three-pointer to an 88, gold blinders, gold deadeye, gold green machine, Hall of Fame midi magician, Hall of Fame guard up, open looks. Brother, what can the build not do? And we haven't gotten to the defense. And for the standing dunk, I'm going to put that all the way up to a 46. You only need 45 to activate standing dunks. Now, I've heard people say that you need 36 driving dunk to activate standing dunks. That is low-key true, but low-key false as well. I can still drop step people in the sweet spot, the dead zone under the hoop, and then I can go up with a standing dunk every now and then. Or if I beat my defender, I sit under the hoop for a low second, I can go up with a standing dunk. It's just very rare. You don't get them that much, but you can get them. So this is why we go with the 45 standing dunk, because sometimes it gives you the dunk animation. And then for the layup, because it is only a 67, we're going to put that up to a 70, and that gives us pro touch on gold, slithery, float game on silver, and scooper on silver as well. And then it also gives you two-step silver and spin cycle gold, just by moving your driving layup up 3. And it does not even move that big, beautiful green bar that is your overall. So it doesn't take many attribute points to do this. Now we are fully done with the finishing, the shooting, and the passing. And the build is an offensive demigod. Let's put that stamina to a 99 and then the vertical to a 60 as well. Now, as you can see, we're only an 86 overall so far, and I have not gotten to the most broken part of the build that wins me every single game, because I truly believe 2K will never ever nerf the steals. It's a bad game if I don't get over 3 steals. I should be getting over 3 steals every single game when you have glove on gold. I don't even reach with the right stick. I use square. I don't even use my gold right stick ripper. So we're gonna put the steal up to a 91, and that gives us all these 3 beautiful steal badges on gold. Now it is so easy to get steals in this game, man. It is just way too easy. Then we're gonna put the perimeter D to an 85. When you put that to an 85, you can get clamps on silver, but you need your strength up to a 55 at least. So let's put the strength to a 90. That gives us a movable enforcer on gold, brick wall on gold, back down punisher on gold to help with post scoring, backing people down to get those drop steps in when you need a bailout, silver bulldozer, silver clamps, fearless finisher, and Hall of Fame physical handles, which helps you so much when dribbling. But a movable enforcer on gold is the most busted badge you could ever ask for in this game. I bump people up all the time. I am like a truck. You cannot get through me. My player is ginormous. Now this gives you clamps on silver with the 85, all these other badges on silver as well. Then for the block, we want to put that to a 68 so that we get bronze chase down artists, right guys? Then for the interior, we're going to put that all the way up to an 82, which gives us gold workhorse and silver post lockdown, so we can stop those toxic post scorers. That's why 82 is the sweet spot right here, because when we get those plucks, we want to be able to run to the ball, beat the other player to it. Gold workhorse helps with that, and it also helps with grabbing rebounds when you don't jump. You will get there faster. Now we have extra points left over, so why not put it on the block so that you get more blocks? You could either do 1 interior or 4 on the block, so I figured you might as well want to do 4 on the block. Now with an 82 interior and a 72 block with chase down artist, I'm 6'6", I'm ginormous, I have a good wingspan, I actually get a ton of blocks on this build. So look at the defensive stats. You're basically a lockdown who plucks people all the time, gets chase down blocks, you can guard post scorers with that 82 interior and the 90 strength. No one can move you, you're freaking ginormous. You could use the Magic Johnson dribble style, you can get open, you could dribble like crazy, you still get that silver killer combos as well. All gold and Hall of Fame 3-point and midi shooting badges with silver agent 3, so you can fade away threes very easily and you still get limitless. And with the 92 midi, you can use the jump shot that I use on all of my other 6'6" builds, and it is chicken. Then for the finishing, you get that 92 post control, 3 Hall of Fame post scoring badges, and 3 gold post scoring badges with gold unpluckable because of this post control being so high. Then you get the 70 layup with very good layup badges, and the 46 standing dunk, so you can still standing dunk. Then for the pass accuracy, it's very low, but this is a 1v1 build. Now you do get bronze dimer. You do get bronze dimers still. If you want to use this build on the 2s, by all means go ahead. You are a demon, you're a lockdown, you can score, you can still pass with 57. It's not bad. You're just not going to be throwing steamers, you're not going to be throwing dots, but you can still use this build on the 2s. You could play lock with this build if you want on the 3s. You could play guard with this build on the 3s. You could do whatever you want, but this is the meta for 1v1 builds in 2K24. And you get an 87 speed, so you are extremely fast on defense. 99 stamina, that 90 strength is crazy. You can really guard post scorers with this build as well. Like I said, guys, the build does it all. Gold glove. If your build doesn't have gold glove, you are not with the meta in 2K24. They are never nerfing steals. I promise you, they're too OP, bro. Almost every single game I finish in the 2s, almost every single game I finish, I have 3, 4, 5, 6 steals. I've had a game where I got 10 steals. I've literally gotten 10 steals in a game before. A 1v1 game that has lasted 5 minutes. Now, when you make this build, it should say that you are a shoot first wing. We have shades of Kawhi Leonard, one of the best, if not the best, lockdown in the NBA. Then we have Chris Middleton and Chris Mullen. Like I said, a shoot first wing. I am a big boy, 240 pounds, 6'6". I can guard everything. And in the 1v1 matchmaking, they made it so you run into builds that match your height. The tallest build I've ran into in the 1v1 matchmaking recently is 6'9". Now, there is people who play like post scorers with 6'9", but it's very, very easy to stop, especially with these stats. You have nothing to be worried of. Once you get your badges, upgrade your build. On everything, this is the best 1v1 build you could ever ask for. It is the meta. I have invented the 1v1 meta. Now, when you make this build, you're going to want to make sure you have the accelerator takeover perk. It is the best takeover perk to help you get takeover as fast as possible, especially if you are using this build specifically for 1v1s like I do. My build right now is a 97 overall, and as you can see, since I use it for 1v1s, I did not upgrade my pass accuracy at all. It is a 35 right now. It gets to a 57, but I don't need to upgrade it because I use it for 1v1s. Now, what is the point of making the best 1v1 build if you don't have a jump shot and dribble moves to go with it? So I'm gonna give you guys the best fadeaway, the best jump shot, and the best dribble moves to use on my build. If you've watched any of my recent videos, you would know that I use Pro 2 dribble pull-up. It is the best dribble pull-up in the game. I don't think there's anything better. It's very fast, it's easy to time, so I suggest you use Pro 2. Now, my personal jump shot I use on my build, I think this is the best jump shot in the game. I have never changed this on any of my recent 6-6 builds. I use the same exact jump shot on all of them. So you want to use Gordon Hayward base, Oscar Robertson release 1, and Tari Eason release 2. It is very quick, 82% Oscar, 18% Tari. Then you get a max A+ release speed, A- release height, A- defense immunity, and then a C+ timing stability. Now, since my build is very glitchy in the post, I'm gonna give you the post moves you want to use as well. So I use Post Fade Pro 3. It's extremely fast and you can fade both ways. Now, my build is also very glitchy at post hop shots and post spins as well. So the post hop shot I use is Kobe Bryant. In my opinion, it's the best hop shot in the game. And then post spins are very broken as well with Hall of Fame post spin technicians. So if you want to post spin, you just post up with L2 and then you spin like you're doing a normal spin, whichever way you want to go, whether it's to your ball hand or to the opposite way, and then it will throw them out of the way almost every single time. Then for the motion style, in my opinion, Kawhi Leonard is the best motion style in the game. Make sure you throw that on as well. Now it is time for me to give you guys the best dribble moves for the 6-6 ISO build of Doom. So for the dribble style, you only need a 75 speed with ball. Magic Johnson is how you do that. Extremely glitchy crossover. All you need to do is just hold R2 and point the left stick diagonal up to the opposite ball hand. Then the best signature size up you can get is Jamal Murray. You only need a 70 ball handle. I use James Harden regular breakdown combo. All you have to do is flick up on the right stick, and then I use this move into the Magic Johnson dribble style, and then I just like to fade middies by doing this as well. For the aggressive breakdown combo, I use Ja Morant. You hold R2 and flick up on the right stick to do this. I like to mix it in with the John Wall step back as well, so you can do this the one way and then use the John Wall step back the other way. So I go with an 87 ball handle to not only get silver killer combos, but at an 86 ball handle, you get the next best escape move besides Trae Young, which is Kemba Walker. It is the closest escape move to Trae Young that you can get with an 87 ball handle. Then for combo moves, I like to use De'Aaron Fox. Then for crossovers, I use Zach LaVine. For the behind the back, I use Jamal Murray on every single build. The way that your player just does the glitchy behind the back when you stand still and flick diagonal down, that explosive behind the back is just too good, man. And then for spin, I like to use Steve Nash, Kawhi Leonard, and normal. They are all basically the same. And finally, for the step back, you want to use John Wall. It is the best step back in the game. If you hold R2 and flick down on the right stick, it does a very glitchy snatch back. If you don't hold R2, it does the OG LeBron step back, and it will create a ton of space for you. Every other game I play in the 1v1 theater, where it's losers out, I score, I pluck them, I score, I pluck them. After you pluck them twice, they are on a D-. It is so easy to grade someone out in that 1v1 event. Once you get 2 steals, they are on a D-, and then it is very easy to grade them. I don't know why, but when you get steals in this game, it absolutely torches the other player's grade. They just lose so much grade. I don't know why, but I have graded out hundreds of people so far this year already, and it gives them a 1-hour ban when you grade people out in 2K24. It says 30 minutes, but it is a 1-hour ban. I'm handing out bans like it's nothing. This build will literally send you back to the main menu and you can't play for an hour. This build literally sends you to bed. It's your melatonin. Good night. I've invented the meta. It can actually do everything. It can do everything you could imagine. It can guard every build. It can post score. It can fade middies, fade threes, and it can dribble like crazy. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this build video. This build is insane. You will not find a better meta 1v1 build in 2K24. I promise you. I'm in love with this build. I'm never making another 1v1 build. Nothing can top this. I promise you. Now, like I said, drop a like on this video, subscribe, turn those noties on. I love you all so much. You are the greatest. Let me know if you guys want to see gameplay with this build, and I got you. Also, follow me on Twitter at HankTheTank, twitch.tv/Hanky, where I stream me playing 2K24 all the time. I love interacting with my viewers. I love you all. Follow me on Instagram, HankTheTankYT. My TikTok is also in the description, HankTheTankYT. I hope you guys enjoy this build. I'm in love with it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in that next banger.